Oh, yes.
Um, and when you got pulled over, was a blood test administered by the police department?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you remember your BAC?
Yep.
And what was your BAC?
Stop, yeah.
Stop. Is the court satisfied with that factual basis?
Any questions from the prosecutor?
Nothing, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be proved voluntarily and intelligently made. This matter is going to be set for sentencing before Judge Buchanan. August 25th. When you leave here, you need to go down one floor and check it with probation so they can get you prepared for your pre-sentence interview. So there's a questionnaire you will need to complete. As part of that, you also need to undergo a substance abuse assessment prior to sentencing, and then a release should be signed by you to provide that assessment report to our probation department, okay? Do you have any questions at this time? Okay, we'll get you down to probation in just a moment. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Sophia?
Mr. Williams?
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Argerius Williams, Rodriguez,
Yes.
Rodriguez Williams, 25-01-455. Council appearance.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy, on behalf of Mr. Williams, is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Williams has a domestic violence pretrial today. Was there an offer at all?
There is no offer at this time, Your Honor.
No offer has been communicated at this time. However, since there's a late witness in this case, we would be requesting a final pretrial.
Due August 18th at 8:15. She usually sets the final pretrial and the jury trial at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
September 5th at 8 a.m. Okay, final pretrial, August 18th, in person at the court at 8:15. And then the jury trial will be September 5th at 8 a.m. She has a final pretrial.
Did you say September what?
September 5th.
That's on Friday?
September 8th.
Oh.
Okay, and that she does her final pretrial at 8:15. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions at this time? We're gonna get you a copy with the notice to appear. I'll have those dates on there, okay?
Thank you so much.
Again, August 18th at 8:15 in person, and then jury trial, September 8th at 8 a.m. in person. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
No, you're
You're all set, sir.
right. Thank you.
Did you have anyone else, Mr. Hardy?
I'm ready with Scott Casian, Quantrell Lake, Rico Smith, Kenyon Miller, Tara Zadevsky, and Mr. Palmer.
Sounds good. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Clark Casian, 25-00910. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter, stepping in on behalf of Attorney of Record, on behalf of Mr. Casian, who's standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Casian, you were supposed to be before Judge Buchanan today for a pre-trial. This is for driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding at this time, counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Casian is making a request for some of his documents, like his birth certificate, and social security card, in order to establish this license. He believes 60 days is about the timeline to receive those documents if the court is willing to entertain an adjournment of that length.
September 8th at 9:30. September 8th at 9:30. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
We'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. On The record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Kenyon Miller, 25-01899 SM, appearance please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter, stepping in for attorney of record on behalf of Mr. Miller, who is approaching council table now. And if I may approach with the vice president sheet. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Miller was supposed to be here for weapons, firearms, possession on restricted premises. The offer is going to plead guilty as charged, a sentence agreement of Noah Park Jail. Let's see. This is the prosecutor agrees to dismiss the civil contempt case pending with Judge Dunnings in 25-002183P2. That's complete and accurate as to how we want to resolve this matter.
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I do have an advice. You can put your hand down. Advice, the information sheet. That's your signature, sir. And you went over these rights with counsel today, correct? And you are willing to give all of these rights up today in order to plead guilty to the charge?
Yes, ma'am.
That means that as you stand there, you're presumed innocent until proven guilty. If you give that right up, then no one will have to prove your guilt as to the charge. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You also have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at any trial if you like. You have the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses that the prosecutor calls to testify against you at trial. The right to call your own witnesses to testify on your behalf and present evidence that you believe show a defense to this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're willing to give each of those rights up again, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone threatening you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Are you on probation or on parole?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, it could result in a conviction that you may need to report to a current employer, or you may need to put this conviction on a future job application.
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds like you just realized that.
Cause I was explaining to her, I got the local bricklayers, the locals. And I don't want that to interfere with being on my record. I don't want that to interfere.
You were explaining to counsel you had the local bricklayers. Was that a job that you have lined up?
Yes.
Okay.
Apprenticeship.
Okay, got it. And you're not sure if this will have impact on your ability to work?
I don't want it to have an impact on it.
I don't know that. I don't know one way or the other if it will.
We did discuss that, Your Honor. I believe his reaction is more of a, he understands that, he just isn't thrilled about it. He did talk to me about being concerned about that. I told him it's completely up to him whether he wants to accept the plea or move forward with that concern. He did everything he wants to accept the plea, but it's obviously completely up to him what he's comfortable with doing.
Got it. So local bricklayers, that's a union. You're gonna, you can't quote me because I don't know, but I don't believe this will affect your ability to still do that type of work.
Okay.
It's not a
But
crime of violence or dishonesty.
right, so it's weapons, firearms possession on a restricted premise, so. Yeah, but it still could be a conviction that you may have to report to them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
It could also have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status, meaning travel outside the country, you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you want to enter a guilty plea because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the weapons, firearms, possession on a restricted premise, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Miller, is it true that on or about April 25th of this year that you entered onto the property of 30th Circuit Court? And that's on Kalamazoo Street here in Lansing, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on, James, let me change that loud.
Oh, they need.
You'll need to answer out loud for the recording. Now. You were present at that location in County, Michigan?
Yes.
And when you went into the 30th Circuit Court, were you carrying a guitar case that day?
Yes.
And inside that guitar case, was there a pistol?
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the prosecutor?
None, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I'm sorry, I don't know. I find your plea to be voluntarily and intelligently made. Who is this attorney?
That would be Mr. Joseph Hardy, I believe.
Okay, and I should have stated this earlier, you do also have the right to be sentenced by the judge that takes your plea. However, this case is assigned to Judge Buchanan. I'm just assisting to help move her docket while she does a trial. And so you're willing to waive that right so you can be sentenced by your original judge, correct? And be sentenced by Judge Buchanan.
I just know what that means.
No.
So I'm taking the plea, but I won't be sentencing you because this is Judge Buchanan's file.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so you would have the right though to be sentenced by the judge that you entered a plea before. And so I'm asking you, are you gonna waive that right so that this matter can be sentenced by Judge Buchanan?
Or are you okay with your sentencing being back in front of Judge Buchanan instead of in front of Judge Simmons who's taking the plea?
She's taking my plea.
I'm taking your plea, but this is not my file.
So I gotta go back over there.
Well, if you waive your right, if you don't, then I'm gonna withdraw your plea and you're gonna go back to Judge Buchanan and take the plea.
So if I say no, say no.
It's up to you, it's your right.
It's a formality that she has.
Here, right here. If I say no, right?
If you say no, you don't waive the right. she
Anywhere you
rejects
go,
the plea and you go back.
Either way you go, you're going back to Judge Buchanan.
Yeah,
It's just, it's a formality that she has to make sure of since it's your right to waive or claim.
okay.
So if you waive the right to be sentenced by the same judge who takes your plea, it means you're agreeing that you're fine going back to Judge Buchanan for your
Oh.
sentencing.
Yeah, wait,
You're okay with that?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your sentencing date's gonna be August 25th at 8:30. When you leave here, you're gonna go down one floor to our probation department and check in with them so that they can get you set up for your pre-sentence interview, okay?
Okay.
You got a copy of your notice to appear. Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing further.
Nothing, Your Honor.
You're all set?
Thank you.
Just have this phone.
Taking a vote.
I think of everyone else ready to go.
Okay, we have. Zadesky or
Sadetsky, I believe. is how it's pronounced.
Zadesky?
Yes.
Okay, this is the state of Michigan versus Charles Zadesky. I have two files. It looks like 24-03570 and 71. Council appearance.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter, stepping in for attorney of record on behalf of Ms. Sadetsky, who's standing to my right.
Okay, ma'am, you had two files. One was for dog at large and dog no license. The other one is animal abandoned cruelty animal. How are we proceeding at this time, counsel?
The people are prepared to dismiss the dog at large and license case at this time. And that case number is the 2403.
That was on this
Okay,
complaint.
yes, the people are prepared to dismiss that at this time. However, the people would move forward at this time on the other case. the animal-
Without an offer on that one.
Without an offer at this time.
Yeah, I spoke with Ms. Fortuna Gill before this. It sounded like she maybe needed, or someone from her office needed to touch base with the animal control officer. We'd ask for an adjournment of that hearing so that can get handled.
They're touch basing with animal control for what purpose? To see if there can be an offer or?
That I wasn't sure about. She just told me that they wanted to touch base with the.
Oh.
That is correct, Your Honor, though.
This is for
Another pre-trial?
the 3570,
Yes.
August 11th at 9:30.
Do you have any questions at this time?
Only
We'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters?
Can you say the time?
9:30?
9:30,
Yep.
thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor.
No problem. Thank you.
Nothing further.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am. the record in the matter of the, or matters of the state of Michigan versus Quantrell, was it Jaheem Lake? 24-03642 and 43, appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter stepping in for attorney of record on behalf of Mr. Lake, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Lake has 2 unlicensed dog files. How are we proceeding at this time?
At this time, the people have received notice or have received copies of the dog licenses and would move to have these cases.
Citation, motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Rico Smith, 25-01.
Oh, I apologize. You just said I talked to Mr.
Oh, okay, you don't have
Mr.
that one.
Hardy. I spoke to Mr. Hardy again.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Tyrone Plummer, 25-01667, appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter standing in for Assistant Public Defender Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Mr. Plummer, who joins us via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Plummer, can you hear us?
You're muted, Mr. Plummer, so we can't hear you.
Mr. Plummer?
Still in.
He's still there.
I don't know if the court's willing to proceed without him, now that he has appeared via Zoom. He has spoken with Mr. Raleigh a fair amount this morning. And knows the plan.
Mr. Plummer, are you there? Stop this video. I don't know what's going on.
I suspect he
I'm
is.
assuming he wants a final pretrial.
That's correct, Your Honor.
No offer.
There's no offer, Your Honor.
August 11th at 8 a.m. for the final trial.
Mr. Plummer must appear in person for August 11th at 8 a.m.
Trial August 6th. I mean, October 6th.
October
I was gonna get ready. I was gonna get ready.
6th.
The time travel?
It's been a crazy day, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
October
Cases on my own side.
6th at 8 a.m. We're pushing the trials out in October now. Well, we don't know if Mr. Plummer has any questions because we can't hear him, but any additional matters for the record?
No, you have the people, Your Honor.
No, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I'm sure Mr. Raleigh will call him again this morning.
Thank you, and you can have Mr. Smith come in.
Oh, man, we just missed Joel.
He might be still out there.
Yeah. he will.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Rico Smith, 25-01767, appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy and Mr. Rico Smith.
Okay, Mr. Smith was scheduled today for a pre-trial, and this is for 1 count of domestic violence. Was an offer extended on this?
There is no offer on this case, Your Honor.
That is our understanding as well. And at this point, as there's a lay witness in this case, we would just be requesting a final pre-trial.
August 18th at 8:15. Jury trial September 8th at 8 AM.
Okay, August 18th, 8:15 in person for final pre-trial, jury trial, September 8th, 8 AM. Both of those are before Judge Buchanan, okay? Do you have any questions at this time?
Was speaking with my lawyer and I was aware of that. It's really like me and my wife, we have 2 children and the PPO order is really.
At this time, we would like to request bond modifications for feasible conditions. However, we do understand that the potential safety of the victim is paramount. So, we will be reaching out to the wants of the victim for return home to assist with their children.
Let me make sure I'm clear. You're requesting to amend the bond so that he can return home while the pending domestic violence continues. Is that the request?
With peaceable conditions, yes.
Where's Ms. Mixner? Is she here?
No,
Okay, bond motion is denied. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You can make that motion before Judge Buchanan when she's present.
Thanks so much.
No.